Christy is back and she is going to create a photo vignette. And I have to say, I like saying that word.
It's fun to say. Vignette.
It is a very fun word. And I actually wasn't sure what a vignette was until today. So thank you, Christy.
Okay.
So let's get right into it.
Okay, well, before we do our photo,
okay,
we're going to do a very, very fast background.
Using some of this.
Using the Dylusions paint from Ranger, which I love because it's very opaque.
And look at those stunning
colors.
colors.
Smooth, too. You got to like smooth paint. So all we're going to do is take these beautiful brushes from Ranger's Wildina Wakely, and we're going to just stick the brush in, and you're just going to go like this.
And this is Coordinations?
Coordinations. This is their pattern paper.
Their pattern paper, and it's beautiful.
But it's a bit thicker, so it really holds up to having wet stuff put on it.
I get to paint?
You get to paint.
Oh, this is so pretty. This actually looks...
So we're going to use blue and green,
and
we've chosen colors.
Can we see what I'm doing, or does it matter?
Absolutely. Okay. See, we're just going to go back and forth with some of the color.
Just back and forth.
There's no wrong way to do it.
Are you sure?
100%.
Have you seen me paint?
Like painting the side of the barn.
Okay, so just back and forth?
Yep.
Oh.
Isn't that nice and smooth?
That is nice and smooth.
Okay, and now dip it in the blue.
Are you sure you want me to dip it in blue?
Dip it in the blue.
Ooh. Will it wreck the blue if I dip it?
See, there's no blue and no green in the blue.
Oh, there we go. Now, just anywhere?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay, I could paint like this.
Yeah, you can do it.
I'm great. I'm going to double dip.
Sure.
There we go. Boy, that's very nice paint.
So that's all I've done for the background on this.
That's
very, very, very simple.
Very simple. I'm having a look at it. That's basically it.
Yeah, we're going to wipe off the paint.
Okay.
Always wipe. Never let paint dry on your brushes. It's a sin.
Now we're doing the photo vignette.
Okay, and we're going to grab our little Big Shot.
Okay, I'll do that. We're going to grab the little Big Shot.
The little Big Shot. Okay, and we're going to take a photo, and if you can see on this one, you can see how there is the square part of the photo here, but then there's this nice little cut vignette put around, and what this does is it takes out some of the background and really helps us have our focal point.
Focus on the photo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see here's another one that I've done. That just had some field and stuff in the background, and so see how it really makes her pop up from the photo.
It's almost like a sunset in the background somehow gives that feel, or a light shining from the background.
Yeah, and it's a little bit different, which we're always looking for different.
Okay.
So first step is you're going to take your scissors. I'll let you do that.
I got some Westcott
and you're going
scissors.
to cut just about like ½ an inch up this rock, and about ½ an inch in this rock.
Okay. Christy, you're really trusting me with your art projects today.
I'm making you work for it.
You are. Okay, is that good?
Yeah, that's way more than enough.
Way more than enough? Okay.
Yep.
And then over here, same thing?
Yep.
All right. Is that good?
Yeah, that's probably plenty.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to take our die. And then there's a cut side and a non-cut side. That's really important.
Okay, and that's an Elizabeth Craft Designs.
It's an Elizabeth Craft Designs. It comes in a set like this.
Okay.
Okay, so here are the different ones that we can have.
So it has like some faux stitching on there.
This one does, and I thought that adds a little element, so I like it.
Yeah.
So these are circles or ovals. Both work really great for this technique. And what we're going to do is cut side down. We're going to stick this underneath this and underneath this.
Let's make sure they can see that at home, what you just did there.
So see how it's
hiding.
Like this.
I see.
And like that.
Okay.
So it's not going to cut right here.
Right.
Because it's on top of the die.
Makes sense.
Okay. So then we're just going to put it in our little sandwich, put our plate on top, and let's give it a little whirl. Other way.
Other way. Oh, gotta hold it. There we go.
Okay. And then lift that up.
I'll give you the honors of doing the dun da da da.
Dun da da. And away falls that.
That goes down.
Like really away. And now we have this beautiful photo.
Nice. That's perfect.
Yeah. So then to put my layout together, it is very simple, but had such a nice dramatic effect, right?
It really brings out the photo.
So to put my layout together, I embossed some of these really great shimmer sheets from Elizabeth Crafts.
And what exactly are shimmer sheets?
Like so they're like a plastic filament. Look how shiny they are.
Yes.
And look how the color changes as the light hits them.
Sort of hologrammy, is that
Yeah, holographic. I don't know. What's the right word? Cool. We'll go with it. Okay, and then I used an Elizabeth Crafts embossing folder, and I ran it through the Big Shot, and this is the finished result.
So it goes from
like that
to that.
So all the bumps and texture.
Love it. Love it.
And then we're just going to use our awesome Scrapbook Runners adhesive.
This is their new Easy Runner Grand Scrapbook Adhesives
And we're gonna
by
just
3L
stick this
that they came
down.
up with. I like how big it is, actually. This feels like it can do something.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. Very nice.
And then the photo vignette would go over top, our journaling block. And the last step, which is really, really fun, is if you look on here, you'll see these little dots that I've added. I'm going to show you how to do those.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to take...
I'm going to grab that layout again, Christy, so that they can...
Sure.
I'm going to sit it beside it so that...
So they can see?
Yeah.
Or we can even do it on here.
Oh.
We'll add a few
You're
more.
crazy if you...
We're going to take the end of our paintbrush.
Oh, no, you better do it.
No, you could do it.
Ooh.
You're going to dip it in the lid.
Okay.
And then just dot it on the page.
Like just direct?
Straight down.
Oh, well, I can do that. Okay, fine. I'm good at this. I am really good at this.
You got it.
Perfect.
We'll take this other photo out of here.
Awesome. Oh, that's simple.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to wipe that off.
Exactly. So you can use both ends of your paintbrushes.
Who'd have thought? Who'd have thunk? Okay,
Exactly.
well,
And that's how you finish it off.
Very, very cool. And then you used, what did you use to do this doodly?
I did that with the Sakura Pigma Sensei and to do the line. And it's really simple. I love all the different widths that these come in.
Okay.
And I'm just going to draw.
You literally just doodled that.
I just drew the line. So here's the thing. If you don't like your line because it's bumpy,
This is a
I
good
have
tip.
this little thing I call give it a drunk friend.
Okay.
Because everyone looks better when they're beside a drunk friend.
And it's true. All of a sudden that line looks great. Well, you know what, Christy? The great tips. Fantastic way to paint, to create that background. Love what you've done here. I can't wait to see what the people at home do.
Yeah, me too.